everyone, my name's Ewan. I live in Brisbane, Australia, and 12 months ago I weighed 153.7 kilograms, which for my friends in America is 338 pounds. If you're watching this from the United Kingdom, it's around the 24 stone mark. I'm happy to say now, 12 months later, I'm 78 kilograms, or 171.9 pounds, or around the 12 stone mark. So I lost 75.7 kilograms, or 166.8 pounds, or around the 11 stone mark. So I almost halved my weight, and I lost all this weight without surgery, without a personal trainer, without fad diets, without meal replacement shakes, miracle pills, anything like that. And over a series of videos, I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. I'm going to tell you exactly how I achieved this transformation. I'm going to give you a breakdown of everything over the past 12 months. And I'm going to go into forensic detail because I have all the data saved. And I feel that I want to be able to share with people how I did it, regardless of whatever journey they're on themselves. So, I'm going to do a video on my diet. So I'm going to tell you what I ate, I'm going to tell you how much I ate, and I'm going to tell you when I ate. I'm going to tell you all about my exercise regime. I'm going to tell you what it looked like in the beginning and how did it evolve over the 12 months to what it is currently, and what do I do. I'm going to do a video on what supplements did I take. So what supplements did I take in the beginning, and what did I find I liked, and what supplements do I take now, and how did I use those supplements. I'm going to tell you what kind of workout clothing I wore, because I feel that I've been the big size and I've also been a smaller size, so I can tell you what did I like, what did I find really helped me get to where I am. I'm going to tell you about the music I listened to. So what bands, what playlists did I create for myself to do what I'm going to coin the term harmonic biohacking, and how did I utilize music as to the best of my abilities to be able to smash out workouts. I'm going to do a video on all the benefits that I've had from losing weight. I'm also going to tell you about some of the not so great stuff, because there are some, regardless of whether or not what kind of really good outcomes I've got, because I've got some really good outcomes, but it hasn't all been sunshine and roses. And I need to talk about that, and I need to acknowledge it. But the purpose of this video is to talk about the why. So before I talk about how I did it, I need to talk about why I did this. Why did I overhaul my life? Why did I go for a massive transformation? There's a multitude of reasons. One, the first one, I was uncomfortable. At 153 kilograms, I'm not a very tall guy. And carrying around that amount of weight was exhausting. My body frame was not designed to carry that amount of weight. You know, my back hurt constantly. My knees hurt. I'm happy to say neither of those do anymore. Unless I've got, because I smashed the gym real hard. You know, I was uncomfortable sitting in seats. If I traveled for work and got on a plane, it was uncomfortable. You know, you sit in this tiny seat and my frame was too big for it. If we went out to restaurants for lunch or dinner, you know, you have to consider, you go, are these seats going to be big enough? Are we going to sit in a booth? And am I going to feel like I'm constrained in this seat? Now, I live in Australia, and Australia, I'm sure you know, is hot. And I live in Brisbane in Queensland, which is humid. At that size, it is not comfortable. And that's one of the biggest reasons. One of the reasons was I was uncomfortable. It's quite simply that. Reason number 2, my health. I am not going to beat around the bush here. I'm not going to talk rubbish. I was unhealthy. It's a simple matter of fact. I was unhealthy at that way. And it was unsustainable. There's a lot of things that I want to achieve in my lifetime. There's, achievements I want to in my career. There's, if I ever have children, I want to be an active dad. I don't want to be puffed out after 30 seconds of running around. I want to be able to run around for hours. And that was a big reason. I want to be able to achieve these things in my life, and I'm not going to be able to do that if I die at early 50s from heart disease or have a heart attack or something like that. Some sort of complication from my weight. It was unsustainable. It's as simple as that. Now, reason number 3 is incredibly personal to me. And it's a reason that I haven't really talked about with people. I've told over the past 12 months, a lot of the times the questions are, why did you do it? And of course I say, it's for my health. I want to achieve things in my life. I'm not going to be able to do that if I die early. But the biggest reason, and the strongest reason for me, is, as I said, the most personal reason. Now, next month, it'll be 5 years since my dad passed. And I miss him dearly. Every day. Every single day. And he passed away from a disease that, to the best of our medical knowledge, we don't know what the preventative measures are. Now, he gave me a gift, and the gift is that I'm alive. I had the gift of life. And everything that I do in my life after his passing, I've tried to make sure that I honor his memory. And if I continued on the path that I was going on, I would not be honoring that gift. I would be squandering it. I miss him dearly. A lot of kids will say, my dad's my hero. And that is 100% this case. And it saddens me a lot, considerably, that he doesn't get to share in the successes that I have. So I must do everything I can to preserve that gift. I must honor his memory by preserving the gift that he gave me. And if I continued eating the way that I ate and lived the unhealthy lifestyle that I was living, then I wasn't honouring his memory. I wasn't honouring his gift. It's, yeah. And that's one of the, well, it is the biggest reason as to why I did what I did. Yeah. It's it would have been unsustainable, my life. Now, one thing I want to say, if you're considering making a massive lifestyle change and going on your own transformational journey, one, awesome, you've got this. But two, make sure you do it in conjunction with or with the support of your doctor. Now, if you haven't been to the doctors in a while because you were tired of, them talking about your weight and saying you need to do something about it, I get it. I do. I get that. But if you go to them and you say, look, I really want to make this change and I really want to do everything in my power to transform my life and go on this journey, I can assure you that your doctor will try and do everything in their power to help you achieve that goal, and to achieve the end of that journey. And if they don't, go and see another doctor if possible. You can go online and trust me, like I've researched my stuff online and everything, but it's always worthwhile to go and see a doctor. So, I'm going to start putting out these videos. Now I've created a Instagram, so I'll put it up on the screen now. So it's absolute.unit.athletics. Also check out my Facebook, go and give my Facebook a like. And if you're keen to see how I went from unfit to an absolute unit, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one.